Apologies. Now I think everything is working. Oh my gosh. I can't. I have to say this is like the most unenjoyable part about streaming. Whenever if you don't have everything top notch, everything is set perfectly, it just kind of falls apart and deteriorates. I apologize. I think the other stream just completely died, so then I had to remake my stream again, add everything. It's pretty annoying. And apparently my other stream was connected to the wrong Wi-Fi, and the frames were just dropping like crazy. So I do apologize for that. But I'll be honest, like Chelsea haven't really done anything spectacular since the beginning of this first half. Not that we have to, of course, and we just came back from a splendid performance against Crystal Palace. So I think the best thing to do is obviously just to score a few goals. But if the strategy is to just play it out, see how it goes, and if we need to, we'll crank it up to 100. I think that's a viable option, as long as Porto don't score. Yep. So we're just gonna see how it just happens, man. We're just gonna see how everything plays out. Oh yeah, and I didn't even get to mention out of all of this, like my new layout. So hopefully you guys are finding it presentable. It just like completely blurred my mind because as soon like my headphones broke, and then the stream is like I was connected to the wrong Wi-Fi, and the stream just died. It's just not been a good day. What I'm finding very very annoying is how Porto is just so more. They just have more energy than us at the moment. I feel like they're definitely playing a lot more aggressive, obviously, because they have to come back from a 2-0 disadvantage in away goals. So they're definitely playing more aggressive than us. We're just kind of like waiting it out, and Pulisic is like trying his best to stop these players from getting what they want. So then he just tries to go for the ball. I think he might have just hurt himself in the process, though, as one Porto player just lunges in and just kind of injured his hand, I think. And Havertz is definitely offsides. Yep. It was a smart ball by Conte, but I feel like Havertz just made the run too early. It was miles offsides. Pepe is trying to protest that Havertz is doing something, but I'm pretty sure he's just annoyed. And we're definitely closing in. It's Conte, and he can definitely play it to Mount. Havertz. Aw, that's a wasted opportunity right there, man. I don't know why Conte didn't give it to Mount, man. He was open. But now it's again Havertz on the wing. He can definitely look into cross. It's just a shot. And then I guess deflected into the corner, but that was a wasted opportunity right there. Definitely, Conte should have definitely played it to Mount. And Havertz is even looking to like square it to Mount. So like, what's the point of even playing it to Havertz in the first place? Not saying that Havertz doesn't have the ability to finish it, but he wasn't even looking to finish it himself. Oh well. Oh. Jorginho, Havertz. Chilwell. Jorginho. Oh, Jorginho does well to stay on his feet. Win the ball again. Mount could definitely play it to James, and now, well, James has no one to play to on the wing, and that's just a reckless tackle by the Porto players on Aspie. Wasn't even close to the ball. I can't even lie right now. It feels kind of dead in this game. I mean, as far as it stands, I mean, as it stands right now, it's just Chelsea going to the semifinals. I know I should be a lot happier, but my mood's just kind of been a little bit tainted. Obviously, Porto have gotten a few chances overall. They're not looking too bad at all, but at the same time, we've just completely closed them down. The only time they actually looked through on goal was in that Mendy mistake, but luckily we were able to prevent that. And we're not looking too bad ourselves. We definitely got a few chances underway in this first half. Now, if we can just bury one or two of them, then we're definitely in the semifinals. Just book you might as well just book your tickets to there, but obviously COVID restrictions that, and the content can definitely look at the play to Chilwell, but it's just too much power. Chilwell, who a few last week actually scored a one-on-one with a goalkeeper. I think if Conte played the ball rightly, could have definitely happened again. Could have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Could have gotten on the score sheet again for the second time in the Champions League, or at least for 2 consecutive Champions League games. It's just reckless right now. Everyone's just kind of like putting in a foot. Everyone's diving. It's definitely a lot more physical. If I were to compare this to the first half of last game, definitely it's a lot more physical now. A lot more tackles, a lot more moments of being rash. But in the first, what this first half is lacking compared to the last game against Porto, they're definitely not as effective at the moment. They definitely were all over us in that first half last game. But they're finding it difficult to find their form in. But as I'm saying that, they're playing and stringing passes together in their own half. So let's see what that leads to. Oh, he's in. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Oh my God. What are we doing? He was in on goal. Yeah, he was definitely on side. What is Chilwell doing? What was Chilwell doing? Did he think he was on the man and then just oh, he tried to go for the head, but Chilwell just completely fell asleep right there. Definitely could have cost us. And that's something we just can't afford right now. And Pulisic does well. He's showing a lot of strength against these Porto players who have been very physical at the moment. And just all out play annoying, if I'm just being honest. They've been at our tails for like the whole first half basically. Poor pass from Conte, trying to play it back to Chilwell, but just falls to another Porto player. But luckily, we start again from Mendy. And definitely, Mendy does have to, pick up from his mistakes and make sure that that error he made early on doesn't happen again. It's Havertz, and the goalkeeper's out, and that's our throw in. If we can't take it that quick. Not even worth it. Chilwell has the ball again. Pulisic definitely could play. He tries to play Pulisic again. Conte wins the ball. Play Havertz. Oh man, try to go in for himself, and that. Yeah, he should have just played Havertz, and then he knows what he did, and he tries to like rectify it by bringing down the Porto player and trying to get past him. That's not how it works, boy. And now we have to be cautious. Conte, those were good passes between Conte and Reese. And we've settled with the same front three that worked pretty well against Crystal Palace, and that's what I said in my Crystal Palace review. We should stick with the same front three that we did in that game, because that was the one that that was the game with the most amount of goals that we scored under Tuchel. So obviously that combination was working, and I have to say, like, it's been pretty decent so far. We haven't had a clear-cut chance, but the chances, our build-up to those chances have been really good. Mount, Havertz, and Pulisic, our front three, seems to be working. Conte. The only problem is that we've had the chances, but we just played in the wrong balls, like that one Conte example. And now they have a shot. Luckily, Thiago Silva's there for deflection. And they're just trying to find their way past our defenders, but Jorginho closes them down. And Porto definitely just trying to find a through ball. Can definitely sense it. Yep, now someone just picks it up in the center of the box. Now he's looking to cross it. Rudiger heads it out. Cross. Oh. Chilwell does well to stop it, and it also goes out for Porto. That's actually our throw-in. So going on Chilwell. James Asby. Pulisic could, as we could definitely play someone on the wing. Could look for Pulisic, and he does. Conte. Rudiger. It's a poor pass from Rudiger. Block the no. Mark the man, not the ball. That's so dangerous playing it to Mendy, who we know is not, has made the error. I know that he could definitely forget about it, but it's still a worry for me, at least. Pulisic again, like he's the only one who's actually like, I would say he's like the person who's receiving the most damage from these Porto players, and he's definitely evaded them sometimes. He's definitely evaded them sometimes, which shows that he can hold out his own. But I'd say he's Porto's most targeted player out of our team, and that was a rash challenge from the Porto player on Chilwell. But Chilwell luckily is back on his feet. I didn't think he was going to be back on his feet. Looked like he just went straight to his knees. I thought he might have needed treatment or just a close look at that, but he's fine. We're approaching the 40-minute mark. Mount could definitely play it to Conte, but no, we go back. Asby finds Mount skillfully, and Mount finds Conte, and Conte could definitely try to win the ball, but it falls to a Porto player. Tries to go for the 50-50, ends up in the feet of Porto. Yeah, Porto just pressuring us a lot right now, and they're barely giving us any time to formulate any sort of plan for us. So we just end up just kicking the ball out of the field. And it's their throw in. And that guy looks offsides. Where's the offsides on that? No offsides? Well, I'll be damned. He looked offsides to me. He looked like he was just coming out of an offside position. Apparently, Thiago Silva kept him onside. Or maybe Chilwell was there. I don't know. And now it's a throw in. Definitely need to kick that out. Asby does. Pulisic could definitely pick up the scraps. Could definitely push him out of the way. Conte does, and Conte could definitely be in. Oh my gosh, these Porto players are all over us. It's like even when we have the chance to collect the ball again, they just kick it out before we even get close to it, man. Seems like every 50-50 ball, Porto's winning. Havertz, though, he's on. Definitely like to play center, and he does. He finds Rudiger. And Rudiger can definitely just go on himself. He can definitely pass to Chilwell as well. He does. Pulisic. No, Mount. Mount is looking to play it to someone in the middle, and Conte skill. Don't tell me James is offsides. How was he offsides? Yeah, he was offsides. It's a good call on the ref, because if that happened to us, then we definitely would have asked for offsides too. Fair play. Well, I'll soon be able to give my initial reactions to the team players in a moment. Maybe in a few minutes. I doubt there's going to be any extra time. Because no one's even been, like, injured on the floor. There's been a few tackles, and there has been, I think, a few instances, like, I think one instance when Pulisic needed to, like, just catch a break on the floor after a rough challenge, but I think there should be at most to 1 or 2 minutes. So about 4 minutes left in this first half. And I have to just tell you, like, this is all according to plan, even though people would want us to score. This is the game plan. Just don't let Porto beat us. And if they do beat us, at least by 1 goal. If they score 2, then we're tied on aggregate. Conte picks up the ball. Skillfully evades them. Wow. And Pulisic tries to do the same, but it's a foul on Pulisic. And I'm telling you, man, these Porto players are not giving us a break. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's kind of like these teams, especially whenever they don't get what they want, they're always like want to put in like tackles, and they don't mind hurting our players. I mean, the other team. I mean, they shouldn't mind hurting our players, but it looks like every time they have the opportunity to, they'll put a foot in. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half, because I feel like that's when Porto is going to go all guns blazing. They have nothing to lose. They definitely need 2 goals. All we're looking to do is just tie at the bare minimum. Not even looking for a win. One minute, yeah, only 1 minute. Jorginho. Pulisic. And it seems like Porto are trying to do something. And that's the end of the first half. So, I mean, what more could you say about that first half? Like, that was just kind of not a lazy first half. We've definitely were on goal a few times. Never shot. We don't have a single shot on target yet, I don't think. But you know, we've created chances, and so have Porto. I would say it's been equal in terms of the shots on target, which has been 0, except for that one chance. It wasn't even on target, by the way. It wasn't even the Porto chance where Mendy gave it away. It wasn't even on target because Jorginho was able to just put a foot in and it went out for a corner. So let me get into the player, not even the player ratings, just my initial reaction throughout the entire team. And I guess I'll just start off by talking about our team. Hold on, I have to just stop the timer. And let me just reset it. Yep. Also want to put the second half. Just bear with me for a moment. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to get into the players in this game so far. So Mendy. Mendy, again, hasn't been tested at all, but he did make that one error early on. And, if Porto were just able to, just finish it and get to the ball before Jorginho did, they could have been 1-0 up. So I am a little bit frustrated with Mendy on that part. But I'll give him some slack because it didn't end up becoming a goal, so that's always important. But at the same time, he hasn't been tested. We can't really say too much about Mendy. Just don't make the error again, because we don't. The last thing we need is a heart attack, and for Porto to be only one goal from tying this game up, tying this fixture up. So we definitely want to prevent that. Just Tuchel's got to just make sure that he just clears his head. Definitely forgets about that error soon. But that's still gonna be in our heads, like us fans. That's still gonna be in our heads, thinking about like, oh, Mendy might make a mistake, or this could be the day where Mendy like causes like 5 mistakes or whatever. So just make sure we just gotta make sure that Mendy just clears up his head for the second half. But I don't really expect him to, pull off an amazing performance today. Not because he can't, but because he doesn't really need to. From this first half alone, Porto have been very lackluster. You know, um, I haven't been very impressed by them. I was impressed by them in the last game in the first half. They definitely had a lot of scoring opportunities from there. They even tried to score from a corner, and that just goes to show how much they've dipped in quality compared to the first game. They've been very lackluster, as I said before. They're not really getting any shots on. They don't really look like there was actually one chance too when actually then I'll just get into Chilwell at the moment. Even though I'm missing all of our center backs, but let me just talk about Chilwell right for a second. Chilwell definitely needs to, I think, wake up, because he could have just let that guy be on goal, and he was on goal, and he could have easily just scored in if he was actually like decent at finishing. Chilwell was just, I don't know where his head was at that moment. It looked like he was just trying to head the ball. But why would you do that if the guy is like literally right next to you? Wait, hold on. Let me just phrase this better. It would make sense if he was trying to head the ball, but why would you let the man be behind you? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Like, he lets the portable player get behind him, and that's just like bad. That's just bad defending, because if you make a mistake, then the guy's through, and that's what happened. But luckily, we weren't punished for it. And it's just like the same thing with Mendy. Chilwell's just got to fix up his act. Definitely just make sure that that doesn't happen again. Going on to Asby. Asby, again, just a solid performance. I would say that for everyone right now: Asby, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, and James. James has definitely been linking up with Conte a lot. He's been definitely been a little bit, he's just been like up and down the right flank, as usual. So I'm very happy to see James is getting himself involved in the attacks as usual. And our three center backs have just been very solid, especially Rudiger, um, who's every time it looks like he wins the ball, he's always looking to push forward. And there were times when he would just like run up to the Porto's half, even though he's a center back. He just runs up, trying to create something with the attacker. So very pleased by that. Jorginho and Conte definitely, they've been like the people who have been like, whenever Porto look like they're gonna go through on goal, like whenever they're building up something in the midfield, they're definitely the people who intercept the ball and then start creating our chances. Like that's where it builds up of Jorginho especially. He's putting in a good solid defensive performance like that. I'm gonna go back to that Mendy era, even though I know that we should just forget it. But then going back to that era, it could have really cost us if someone wasn't there to just be there and deflect the ball out. And that's what Jorginho did. Like that's an element of his game that we definitely want to see him improve on. Just be more defensive, and just make sure that whenever the team calls for your defensive work, that you're just there. And he definitely was there. He's the only guy there near the Porto player. So that saved our behinds. Conte, Conte has just been like absolutely exceptional. Like, we definitely miss Kova, but I would say that Conte has been a good substitute for Kovacic. Conte has been like linking up with Havertz and Pulisic and Mount. With these attacks, it looks like he's really taking up Kovacic's role in this game. If he was playing, he's been definitely like been driving the ball a lot forward, which is definitely what we see with Kovacic. Although I would be a little bit frustrated. I am a little bit frustrated with Conte because there was one particular chance, and that was when he had the ability to pass it to either Havertz or Mount, and it honestly looked like Havertz, passing the ball to Havertz was the worst option compared to passing it to Mount, who had like acres of space on the left side of the box. So I don't know why Conte didn't ended up passing it to Mount. He ended up passing it to Havertz, who even when Havertz got the ball, he wasn't even looking to shoot. He wanted to cross it to Mount, who obviously was in the better position to just finish it. And yeah, I feel like that was definitely a wasted opportunity. I would say I would even go as far to say as if Conte just passed it to Mount, we could have been 1-0 up. But you can't ask for everything. Maybe Conte saw something that I didn't, but that's just my initial reaction to it. So overall, though, I'm very happy with Conte's energy, and definitely his work rate is something that needs to be commended for. Yeah, he needs to be commended for. Yeah, he's just putting on a usual performance, and it's definitely been like a lot of people are always like quick to say whether or not Conte deserves to be in the team. I think he definitely does. If it were up to me, I would honestly put Kovacic and Conte in the midfield, but Conte and Jorginho honestly right now has been working. It's been working fine. I haven't seen any big problems from it. And Jorginho saved our behinds, as I said before. So I'm actually glad that those two are on the pitch right now. So Mount again trying to string attacks together in the third half, in the final third. He's picked up the ball. He's trying to look for people, and it's something that like in the beginning of the first half, especially, he tries to go for a shot, even though it's not like the best opportunity. But he was trying to go for a shot. Excuse me, I was trying to burp there, but I'm just feeling just felt a little bit of gas in my stomach. So definitely, Mount had the Mount had the opportunity to shoot early in the first half, and he did. He did take that, and then as the game went on, though, like he stopped trying to look for ways to score. I think maybe he could have just like dribbled like a little bit through Porto's defense. I don't know if that's asking too much of him, but I think he does have that quality as a fantastic player that he is. Um, he started playing a lot backwards, which I just thought like didn't really help us because Porto were always just on us. So whenever he did play backwards, he was just risking that chance that we would end up getting dispossessed, and then Porto would just take the ball away from us. So Mount definitely just needs to work on just playing more up, and I feel like that has to go with the whole team because definitely we've been too relaxed this game. We've been trying to look for sideways and backwards passes whenever we could, and that's why it feels kind of like dead, kind of dead at the moment because we're just trying hard to keep possession of the ball, and winning's not really a main priority because we have that two-goal cushion, two away goals cushion. It actually looks like Bayern is actually, oh wow, Bayern is actually winning against PSG. But I still think, as it stands, PSG are still going to go through, even though they're tying aggregate because of away goals. Oh my gosh, that was such a bad goal. Choupo-Moting? Did he score? No way. I don't know where the guy finds. I don't know where the guy has the talent to just rock up for Bayern and be like, "Yo, let me just be your shooting striker." Honestly, good for him, but bad for us because honestly, I'd rather have PSG than Bayern. But going back into the lineup, it was a weird tangent, but Havertz, yeah, going on to Havertz, he's playing that same role that was so crucial for us in that win against Crystal Palace. He's playing as a false nine. Um, yeah, but we're not seeing we're not seeing the same immediate impact that he offered when he was playing against Crystal Palace. But I think in due time, especially in the second half, he might get a few more chances. He definitely had a chance when Conte passed it to him, but he didn't shoot at goal. He tried to pass it, try to make a square pass to Mount. So definitely Havertz needs to start showing up more. I think he will though. Pulisic again. A lot of Porto players have actually just been like attacking him and they've just been surrounding him, which I find pretty annoying because it's like they're doing all they can to just like put a foot in, and like Porto players they're doing all they can to put a foot in, but they're not even making like good challenges. They're making rash challenges, and definitely with someone as fragile as Pulisic, whenever someone ends up fouling Pulisic, you're just worried like, oh no, this guy is gonna get injured again for like the 50th time in a row. And that's not to say that's his fault. Like I'm not trying to say like that's his fault, but it just gets so annoying. And many of the fan base are like myself, they're even more impatient than I am, because it's like whenever Pulisic gets injured, it's just like, oh man, this guy's finished. Can we look to sell him? Well, no, because he's a good, talented player, and it just scares me whenever he is in a challenge, because it always looks like that could be like a season-long injury again. But yeah, so that's just the scenario with Pulisic. He's definitely been looking strong out there. He's been doing well, even when he does get tackled. Sometimes he's been doing well to just hold up against these players, these Porto players, and then just trying his best to maneuver himself out of the situation, and it has worked a few times. Give him credit where it's due. It has worked a few times. So yeah, it's just been overall a physical game for Chelsea. Has been very very annoying for us, and it's been a little bit dead as a result. Porto themselves aren't even that threatening, but they've just been like on us, and they've just been constantly applying pressure to us, to our players. But they haven't even looked that good on goal, at least compared to the first half of the first leg in our tie. So I think in a matter of time, we're definitely gonna pick it up. But even if we don't, like as long as we just don't let Porto score on us, then we're definitely in the clear for the semifinals. So that's my biggest concern. Well, do I even think that Porto are even gonna score 2 goals? No. Like just looking at them right now, they're definitely not like okay. So like we gave them, like we made 2 errors, and they could have easily scored both of those errors. And I could be right. I could be here right now just saying like, "Oh man, I can't believe Chelsea just let Porto score twice. I can't believe it. I can't believe it." But luckily they haven't. So overall, just Chelsea just had to look a little bit more vibrant, especially in our attack, and just make sure defensively we're not making the same errors that we did in the first half. So that's my thoughts on the lineup so far, and I'll definitely give my own. I'll just talk about it again after the game. I'll just talk about the players again. So that's just gonna be it for the players. We obviously haven't made any subs yet, so there's no point in talking about the subs. So let me just go back into the view of things. All right, cool. And now we just wait for the second half. But until we do, I'm actually just gonna take a little bit of a break until the second half begins. So I'll definitely be back for the second half. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay, it looks like second half is underway. Oh man, I hate streaming because I always think that I'm always a few minutes behind, but now I'm gonna get ready to start the timer again. It looks like we're ready to play. There we go. And now the game starts again, so it's the second half now. And we just go back at it. Havertz, and now it's a good link up already. Pulisic again doing all he can to evade these Porto players' legs, and he does in a sense, but you know he ends up getting clipped himself. Oliveira, the Porto player who did exceptional against Juventus. I'm pretty sure he scored a hat trick, which made Porto, come to the quarterfinals in the first place. But obviously, he was suspended because he picked up a yellow against Juventus, so he wasn't able to play against us. I didn't even notice that he was even playing, so I thought he was going to be a real threat to play against in the second leg. But kind of like the rest of the Porto team, they've just been completely quiet. There we go. There we go. It's a good ball, but it goes out for our throwing. It's a good ball from the Porto defense. Now it's Reece James. Porto. Pepe. Oh, Porto are actually in. They're not, though. I just kind of overreacted a little bit. Chilwell just smacks it against a Porto player. Hmm. There we go. Oh no, that's a deep ball. Luckily, we do our best to. Is it a corner? It is a corner. James as well to just head the ball out. Yes, James as well to head the ball out. Was not afraid there in the slightest. Went on James. Oh, that's another deep cross. Hey! And that could have been dangerous. luckily Mendy was firm and he wasn't landing his feet either. So then when he got impacted, he didn't like go flying out. Although it looked like he kind of stepped on his right foot a little bit wrong, but I think, oh, actually now he's looking a little bit. He's looking a little bit. He needs a stretch. That's not a good sign. Mendy, come on, walk it off, bro. Come on, walk it off. Oh, it actually looks like he got like a little bit of a bruise on his rib in that challenge. So hopefully he's all right. Oh yeah, he's definitely coming in with. Oh, there we go. That's a foul. Even the Porto player was apologizing because he knew that was just another reckless challenge. But again, they've been like that the whole game, so I don't know what he's apologizing for. I don't think Porto intend to stop this. And this is something vital that I've also noticed, and it's just like a little. It's just like a little like appreciation on my part. Even when we're not scoring, we're defensively sound. We're like, it's honestly just impressed me so much how this defense has just been layered out, and hopefully, I kind of don't want to talk about that whenever there's a corner actually. So I'll talk about it after the game if we do keep a clean sheet. Even if we don't keep a clean sheet, it's been pretty good defensively, and I'm saying defensively, like pretty good defensively, as the ball just comes into our own box. So that's always just a worry. And that's not a foul by James, man. Come on. Literally have seen worse by these Porto players. But what are they on about? No idea. I'm even looking for a stretch right now, even after I saw Mendy stretching. Another deep cross in by the Porto players. Oh! Malegra or something like that starts with an M, but he was just in on goal. That is gonna go for like a. Oh, that's just a cross in to Mendy's hands. It's always so nerve-wracking whenever you see someone just cross it in. Reese finds Conte. Can he definitely find Havertz? If you no, well he Pulisic. He does well and he finds Mount. No, Havertz or Mount, and then Chilwell can look at to cross. He finds Pulisic and Pulisic can't finish it. No, he was in the box by himself. Frustrating. And Porto protesting for a foul on by Asby. And that's just another reckless foul. Like, why are they always on us, man? It just annoys me, man. Like, I saw it before. The same guy I was talking about before. It started with an M. Don't know his name. He just fouled Jorginho recklessly. And Pulisic had the chance, but it ended up hitting his actual, like, leg, not his... Yeah, it didn't actually hit his foot, so... Unfortunate. On our part. Might even not have to change the score of this game because it looks like neither teams want to end up scoring. Havertz, Mount, Jorginho, Rudiger could definitely cross it in if he wanted to. He just played through a ball into Mount. Chilwell. Jorginho. This is Conte. Havertz. There we go. Conte. It's a good ball. James. Finds him. James could definitely play someone in through a through ball. Passes to Jorginho. Pass it back to James, and we're trying to find something here, but how do we not win a free kick there? Oh, great! Now they're in. Oh, thank God, Thiago was there. And again, our defense never letting an attacker, a Porto attacker, breach it, man. Breach their defense. Pulisic as well. Again, Pulisic. Nice, Pulisic. Now, Conte could definitely put someone in. He does put Mount in. Mount can finish it! Aww. It was a good chance. It was a good ball, actually, this time by Conte into Mount. Mount could even, like... I feel like he could have even, like, just cut inside and then just, like, shot it from there. Again, brilliant play by Pulisic. Pulisic is, like, actually, like... Yeah, I think he's actually getting, like, a lot of trouble. And Mount could even played it back to Chilwell. Mount tries to go for it himself, though. Nothing wrong with that, but I feel like the angle wasn't good. I feel like he should, if he wanted to shoot it and have a chance, he should have shot it before. But it's a deep cross, and it just finds the goalkeeper's hands. Conte does well to fill in that center back role as Rudiger was recovering. Mount. I feel like Pulisic definitely has to. I feel like Pulisic's actually been our best man, just because he's been able to just bypass these Porto players, and he's getting knocked down quite a lot though, and that is the concerning part. 1 foot wrong, and Pulisic could definitely just be out for the rest of the season again. I mean, I'm saying that lightly, but it could happen. So I'm always just very, very cautious about our players and stuff like that. Because we definitely don't want to wait for Pulisic to, get better again. That was already a long time. And now Pulisic again. Could definitely play someone again. Finds Mount. Mount could definitely find a cross. Chilwell. Mount. Chilwell. Rudiger. James is offsides, I think. Yes, he is. Yes, James is narrowly offsides. Oh man, James is just like fighting with these Porto players. He's actually just getting in the mood. It's a good cross by the Porto defender, but luckily Thiago Silva is just there to head it out. Oh. It's a good ball. Well, that wasn't even us. That was a Porto team. That was a Porto team. I don't know why I was upset about that. Not really much happening by Porto. I doubt they're ever gonna actually score on us. They have been like launching balls forward though, so I'm guessing if we just if Porto are ever gonna be in, it's probably just the fault of our defense. Havertz, is Havertz offsides too? How many times are our players gonna be offsides, man? You know, it's also very surprising that I just realized that Chelsea aren't really using like they're not even at their full potential yet. We can just like cruise by a Porto fixture in the Champions League. So I don't know what that says about us. I mean, that's good knowing that we have more potential, but it's kind of bad knowing that we're at the Champions League and we might as well want to use whatever potential that we have. But you know, we're still waiting for players like Werner and Ziyech to be fully integrated into the squad. We're waiting for them to ignite and start showing their worth for the club. They've already impacted a lot of games, but we still want them to actually be in their prime at Chelsea. And a lot of people aren't satisfied by just like okay, good performances, but they also have to be patient. And it's a Porto sub in the 62nd minute, 63rd minute of the game. I'm just finding. I feel like I'm a good. Well, actually, even my stream is delayed by like a good 10 seconds. I think it's delayed by a good 10 seconds. So 10 seconds plus, I'm guessing I'm at least 2 minutes behind, like the actual like what most people have in Europe. So I'm guessing like it's like a good. The stream is like a good 2 minutes behind. So yeah, hopefully that's not too much of a bother. Uh, Streaming is always gonna be like it always takes a while. So. Oh no 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 no! Oh my gosh. That was like in slow motion for me. I was saying no 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 for like a good 4 seconds before the guy even got a head on it. And when he did, it looked like Mendy. Now Mendy had that covered. And it wasn't even that strong of a header. I don't even know why that guy, the Porto player, even decided to head it. He could have easily just chested it and just shot it for himself. We still have 25 minutes left until we are in the semifinals. Hopefully I didn't jinx that. Again, Pulisic just, just being done like a ragdoll, man. Like, take a shot every time Pulisic gets tackled by these Porto players, and you'll be dead by the end of the game. I'll be honest. You don't even have to go to the previous my previous live stream, which died, um, like halfway through the first half of the game. You can just start from this live stream. Just take a shot. And people were worried. Were worried for us because we were playing against Pepe. Pepe has been like, he hasn't done anything, man. His days, his glory days were at Real Madrid, and those days have been long gone. I mean, like Porto playing, I guess, good defensively. They've definitely stopped a few of our attacks. And yeah, obviously though, like if we had no lead, I'd be like jumping. I'd be like frantically, like like all over the place right now. My emotions would just be like all over the place right now if we didn't have that 2-goal cushion. So, but because we're up 2-0 on aggregate, like this game has kind of just been like a little bit underwhelming. Like it's a quarterfinals. I know it's important. I know it's hype, but just like the overall, like I'm not too impressed by Chelsea either. And if like we don't always have to be consistently scoring goals, but what I want to see is our attack shining through every game. And I already know that against Real Madrid, we're definitely gonna have to like just spark up the attack. So it's important that we start doing it now. Jorginho, Pulisic can definitely go through. Oh, it's another foul on him, man. I'm telling you, take a shot every time Pulisic gets fouled, man. Dude is Mount and Havertz are the only two people who are able to help the second. Now we have reinforcements through Jorginho, Pulisic, and Conte. Hey, that's a foul. Well, that's our ball, so. Havertz. I don't even know how the other game is going, I'll be honest. Havertz? No. Why was I even so happy about that? He just picked up the ball. That's a good chip by the Porto player, though. I have to give him that. Conte, Havertz, play Pulisic in, play Pulisic in. And he does, Pulisic can shoot! Oh! Oh, man. The camera angle made it look like it was like he chipped him. But it was just coming back. See, these are like the little moments that we've been creating of, showing what our attack can do. And I have to say though, like we're creating these little like mini chances, but at least they're chances on goal, like right there. Maybe Pulisic could have just shot earlier. I don't know. Mendy. Mendy, watch out. Alright, that's our ball, right? Mendy trying to take things into his own hands. I mean, it's always like a like I know what he was trying to do, but still, man, like at least he did it well. You have to give him credit for that. Conte passes it to Mendy. Mendy, you gotta release it. He does. Pulisic can win it, and he does. Mount can win it. Not Mount, Havertz. Havertz did try to win it. It's another reckless challenge. We also have to make sure that our players don't get booked. It's approaching the finals, and we definitely want a full squad for the finals. We want to have everyone, so as we going in for a challenge like that, it's just unnecessary. We're not even losing. And I definitely wouldn't want to risk any yellow. Well, we're approaching the last 18 minutes of the game. Porto definitely need to create something. And they try to go for a cross, and it's falling to a Porto player. No. Havertz, close him down. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Thiago Silva. Oh my god, that could have get, bro. Oh no. Oh my god. I can't even see the ball with the because of the ad sometimes, man. Yes. I just give it. That's good play. We could definitely win it again. Yes, we win the ball again. Nice. Nice, Jorginho. And that's a foul again. Yeah, start pulling out the yellows, man. Come on. Porto is just being annoying. Not even trying to do anything with the ball. It's just grab us, man. They're just like, oh, let me just, foul him. The guy is literally even falling. What? He's pulling on his shirt. Like, what is he expecting? Hmm. Well, boys, I don't know about you, but I'm actually suddenly feeling a surge of energy again. It is really only a matter of time until we actually, just call it a day. I would say give it another 10 minutes. If it's still 0-0, we're through. Well, we could definitely score here, so just barely one goal away. We're in the semifinals. Mount. Hmm. Another decent challenge by Reese. And I'm so glad we actually have that 2 goal lead, because if it was just one now, I'd still be like, all over the place. I feel like 2 goals, it was just the perfect amount to just like ease me into the fact that we might be going into the semifinals. And judging by the way both teams have been playing, it's been a little lacking. But at least that means Porto can't score, so we're good. I say that, but as Porto give a cross, it leads to nothing, so I was right. Nothing to worry about. Oh, Havertz could be in? He's not. Oh, come on. Don't get a yellow. Don't pick up a yellow, man. We really don't need Mount to pick up a yellow, man. And these guys are looking to break our defense again. And that's a bad cross. Oh, wait. He actually does keep it in, so it wasn't a bad cross. And it's coming across from the Porto. Reece James to block the cross, and he does. It's a cross from Porto, and they're looking dangerous. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it looks like there's been a nasty collision, and it's involved Rudiger. Oh no. Oh no, Rudiger actually looks like in severe pain. A clash between Rudiger and Pepe. Oh, Rudiger looks in deep pain. Oh, he's been kneed, I think, in the head. But I think he's alright. Thank God. It's alright. And it's again, make sure everyone's marked. And it's number... I thought number 8 could have potentially had a chance. Come on, boys. Come on. It's only 10 more minutes, boys. Come on. We're gonna go to the semifinals. Come on, boys. Come on, please, please. Someone get... Oh, no. Oh, my God. Bruh, come on. Don't give me heart attacks, man. Oh, wow. Rudiger and... Oh, no. Wow. He could have actually had a chance. Rudiger just gives it to Porto player, potentially. And now Thiago Silva is a little injured. And this is not a good sign. Porto trying to look for a ball, and it's a corner. Not a corner, no. Reece James was able to prevent a Porto player from getting the ball as it edged towards the corner, but it's our throwing. Not throwing, but it's a goal kick. And look at how nice these Porto players are after all they did to us this game. Oh man, look at them being so nice. They're giving us the ball. You know, they're just so sportsmanship, like not like they're crashing out of the Champions League or anything, and they wanna get the ball as soon as possible again. No, that's not like that. It's not like that. Definitely all those challenges on Pulisic. You know, they didn't mean anything. It's just part of the sport, man. You know. You know, it was just a joke. There's a camera. It's a prank. Porto ain't even trying to hide it anymore. They're salty. They're salty. And then Pepe, yeah, again, Pepe is just, you know how Pepe is, trying to lash out his anger. He's definitely not lost. He's definitely not lost that part of himself from his Real Madrid days. He's just lashing out on a poor American child. Yeah, Pepe even got booked. Doesn't even care anymore. He's crashing out, bro. And honestly, if we just get a goal, that'll still be very stimulating just because I haven't seen us come that close to scoring. We have come close, but you know, not been like a shot on target yet. And come on, Conte, come on, Conte. You don't want this guy to score. And there we go. It's a handball. Asby's appealing for a handball. And now Porto, for some reason, they're looking a lot lively now, and so are we. Conte, come on, Conte. Just be a little bit more calm. I know it's advantage, but still, be a little bit more calm. Rudiger, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, don't let him pass by. Don't let him pass by. Yeah. Let them play middle. Let them play middle. And they play middle. And they can't do anything now. Yeah, let them go back. Yes. There we go. Oh, that's a foul. No, don't let that be a booking. It's just a foul. Alright, cool. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're approaching the last 7 minutes of the game, and you know, I'm actually starting to wake up now because the reality is finally settling. We might be going into the last four of the Champions League. I've been patient. I know I said I think we are, but now I'm starting to get the feeling of I know we're gonna go to the Champions League semifinals. It's only a matter of time. It's just gonna be bizarre, man. And obviously, we find out who we play against in tomorrow's fixtures against Real Madrid versus Liverpool. And no, oh my gosh, Porto. Someone just headed it in, and then Mendy, you know, the ball's just edging towards the goal, but luckily Mendy's just able to pick it up. No one's actually like looking for a rebound or something. Hey, I'm telling you, man, these Porto players so dirty. They're not even fighting for the ball anymore. They're just looking into injure our players at this point. It's less about winning and more about, you know, getting revenge in the most mediocre ways possible. It's pathetic. Asby, Pulisic, Jorginho, James. Could find Havertz? No. Havertz is just lingering about. Rudiger does well again. Mount could definitely, you know, pass it in the middle. He does find Jorginho. Oh man. 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. If you heard me before, 5 minutes left. 0-0. We're going to the semifinals, and it's becoming a lot. It's becoming a lot more clear. I mean, many people already see like this is an obvious result. Like many people are already expecting for Chelsea to go to the semifinals anyway. But you know, I'm always someone who's cautious. I'm always someone who, you know, always tries to go into a game like, all right, we still have to play pretty decently, and if we want to qualify for the next round. Come on, 4 more minutes. Just 4 more minutes. And then we're through. James, come on, put the game to bed. Find Ziyech, find Ziyech. Put the game to bed. Yeah. Yeah, that's too large. I don't think Ziyech was even looking to put in, to just go turbo mode and then just suddenly beat these players. We just have to park the bus at this point, man. I swear, like, if this was a game like if you remember back in like 2015, 2014, yeah, it was 2014 when we played against PSG in the quarterfinals. That game was one of the best games of my recollection as a Chelsea fan. That was just one of the best games in general to experience as a Chelsea fan, where we were losing. We were winning actually 1-0 at the bridge, but we still needed to score another goal in order to qualify for the semifinals. And honestly, like that moment when Demba scored was honestly just pure bliss. Like, that was just a feeling of, oh my gosh, my team's going to the semifinals of Champions League. And it's the same scenario now, and I'm looking back like 7 years. Like, I'm looking now at like 7 years from when we did it in 2014. I honestly thought, like, if Chelsea, like, when Chelsea were in the quarterfinals and we qualified for the semifinals, I'd feel like just a lot more, like, joy. But I think it's just been a little bit lackluster of a game, so then I'm not really feeling that, like, invigorating emotion. But probably when I do the review, it's gonna be a little bit more different, because then I'll just say we're officially in the semifinals, and it's honestly just gonna be insane from there on. I know the semifinals. The semifinals is even, we can literally like be like 0-0 and I still be going crazy. The semifinals is gonna be something different. So hopefully you guys are ready and excited for that whenever we have to play in the semifinals. And most likely it looks like Real Madrid. So that's gonna be just something wild. I can't wait to do a stream on that. It's honestly just gonna be, it's gonna be insane, man. I just can't wait to. And this is gonna be the first time, or the second time, that I see my team play in the semifinals in the Champions League. The first time was against Atletico, but unfortunately we went crashing out. Oh, there we go. No, come on, stop him. Just kick it. There we go. There we go. Ziyech offside, but come on, boys. There's only 1 minute left. Come on. There's only 1 minute left. And I'm telling you right now, we can go on and win this competition. There is absolutely nothing holding us back from winning this competition. We have the players, we have the talent, we have the manager, we have the support, everyone's support. We have faith. We have faith in the team, and that's just. And there's a lot of doubters out there, I know, that still don't believe that we won't even like pose a challenge to Real Madrid. But who cares about them? Because I have faith that we can go on and make this season a season unforgettable in our history. Come on, Pulisic. Oh my gosh, this guy keeps on getting injured. Are you kidding me? Oh no, Pulisic is down on the floor. No. Oh. No, get up. No. This man took a beating. All I have to say is Pulisic took a beat. Oh no. Oh no, Pulisic. No. Get up, bro. Come on, please. Don't do that. Take Pulisic out, man. I don't want him to get injured anymore. And we do have the Chelsea, the Pride of London flag in the stadium. Wait, did we make the sub already? Who came off? No, Pulisic looks like he's still on. And Giroud's looking like to come on for any second now. Hopefully Pulisic is doing well. Pulisic, please don't strain yourself. Please just walk, man. There's nothing to worry about. Everyone, please just... Oh, Pulisic, no, please watch out. Yes! Chilwell! Chilwell can look to cross. Is that a foul? That's not a foul. It is a foul then. Boys, 3 minutes until the semis. We're taking off Havertz for Giroud. Havertz had like well, no one even really stood out this game, so there's no point in like saying like, oh, Havertz played bad or whatever. Everyone put in a shift today. It was still a hard game nonetheless because Porto are, they deserve whatchamacallit. They are in the quarterfinals for a reason. So it was still a tough game nonetheless. And again, another clean sheet for us. Like, what can we say? Like, in across the last across the last 3 games in the Champions League and this one, we've just been keeping clean sheets. And Pulisic is in. He could shoot it. Oh, that was close. Don't worry, Pulisic. Come on, keep your head up high, man. Pulisic definitely had a chance to score, but there's not really too much to be sad about considering that we're almost there, man. And we're trying to score. Definitely just close it down, man. Just close Porto down, man. And now Porto are like suddenly like in top gear form right now. They're trying their best. They're gonna put in a cross, and it's going in. Drew does well to kick it out, not kick it out, head it out. And there we go. Pulisic, just shoot it up, just shoot it up. Bomb it, Chilwell. There we go. Giroud, come on. Boys, I think we're going into the semis. It's written in the stars. We are gonna go to the semis. Only like 1 minute left. Porto giving a cross. Oh! Oh my god! They actually scored! What? No! What a goal by Porto! A chilena, bruh! Please don't tell me that's the start of something that, is gonna make me sad. What? No, what a goal! But I can't even... What a goal! No one was even on him, but what a goal by the guy. Oh, what a goal! That is a... wrong one. Should be us. I feel like we should have scored. Hold on, I'm just changing the score. Hopefully I don't make that a 2. And now I had a feeling that something bad was gonna happen. Nothing happening. Please. No, please don't. No VAR. Please, no VAR. Please. Yeah, these Porto players are just running their mouth, ref. Not a foul. No, come on. Get out of here. That's not even a foul, man. No, come on. No, come on. Surely not. Come on, just end the game, man. I don't want to have to worry more about... man. Porto actually scored at the death. I'm just telling you, man. That's what I said. If it was 1-0, I would have been like, oh my gosh. Just end the game, ref. Just end the game. Just hold the ball, man. Come on, Pulisic. And there we go! And there we go! We're in the semis! We might have lost the game, but we're in the semis. That's all that matters. There we go. Come on, Chelsea. I'm gonna go straight into the review. This is the end of the live stream. I'm gonna give my full reaction to the game in the review. But this is just the end to the watch along. I hope you guys liked it. Check out the review. It's coming out right now. And yeah, what a win. What a win, what a loss. But it's a great loss because we're in the semi.